All right, here's question 2. This one is a grid in, and you can solve this by setting up 2 equations, but I actually think because I see the word maximum, I'm going to be careful with that. I think I'm better off taking it step by step and just using logic to answer this question, because then I'm less likely to get confused when I get to that part about maximum. So let's see, I have $7, and I'm going to get 6 pence, and 6 pence are 80 cents each. So how much money am I spending on pens? 6 times 0.8, that's 480. So if I started with $7 and I spend 480 of it, I'm going to subtract out that 480. And that leaves me with $2.20. And that's how much I have to spend on my pencils. Well, since pencils cost 15 cents each, I'm going to divide. I'm going to divide that by 0.15. So 2.2 divided by 0.15 is 14 point. And then I get this number on my calculator that looks like a whole lot of 6s. And then there's a 7 at the end. What that means is it's 14 2/3. Whenever you see all those 6s and a 7, what your calculator did was they got 0.6 repeating, which is equal to 2/3. And then the calculator just rounded the last place that it would fit in this width of your screen. And that's why you get a 7 at the end, is from rounding. But when you see that, please just think 2/3. That's your calculator's way of showing 2/3. Now the question is, am I going to say 14 or 15? The regular rules of rounding say that I should round up to 15 because the number after the decimal place is bigger than 5, right? But we have to think about the word maximum and what it means in the real world. So in the real world, if you have enough for 14.5 pencils, do you think they're going to give you 15 pencils? Right? You need to be able to pay the full amount. And if we are shy by just a little bit of money, they're not giving you that last pencil. So I think the real world situation here tells us we must round down. We have to ignore that rule about bumping it up when this number is 5 or higher, and realize that we have to have the full amount of money to get 15 pencils if we're going to buy that 15th one. And so because we're short by a little bit, we're stuck with only 14. I'm going to round down, and my answer is 14.